Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to our channel. In this video, firstly we head to Giza to see the wonders of the pyramids and the Sphinx. Then we're going to head into the city of Cairo, check out all the best things to do and see there. We're going to eat some authentic Egyptian food. In this video we'll show you just how much of this amazing city you can just see in 72 hours. You will not believe it.
To see the pyramids. We are going to see the pyramids. I've just bawled my eyes out. I can't believe it. I'm so excited.
Yeah, Lucy's in tears. So we're just going to walk to the gate. It's a 3-hour flight to Cairo there, and then a quick Uber to Giza.
Ready to go. And I googled and it says if you sat on the left hand side of the plane you should be able to see the pyramids flying in as well. So
Top tip there. First stop Cairo International. We highly suggest you get your visas online, but you can go straight through the airport with no delay or headaches.
We've arrived in Egypt.
Yeah, just landed at Cairo International Airport. Short 3 hours, 15 minutes flight. Nice and clear, see Saudi Arabia, some fantastic sights.
Some really good views.
Over there.
So clear, London mountains, watching all like the scenery change. Didn't see the pyramids coming into land. Just gonna get a taxi to the hotel, managed to connect to the Wi-Fi, so let's see where we're staying.
There's also the option to take a metro from the centre of Cairo to the Giza Metro. Use metro line number 1 from Tahrir Square or the Egyptian Museum. Bus is another option. It's going to cost you around $3. It's going to take an hour and a half. I highly recommend the Uber option, direct to the pyramids. There are some interesting traffic manoeuvres to be seen on the way. The easiest way is to take an Uber directly to the Giza Pyramids. It's going to cost you about 120 Egyptian pound one way. It's about 5 GBP or $7 US. It's about 20 GBP in a taxi. So, just arrived from Cairo in our Uber. I just arrived at our hotel. It's down a little side street. First impressions, look at this. Oh, over there. That's an actual pyramid.
That's a pyramid, a real life pyramid.
So our hotel is just next to it. Apparently it's the best pyramid view hotel in Giza. It's called the 7 Pyramids Inn. If the view from the room or the view from the terrace is anything like that, we'll be well impressed. Accommodation doesn't get any closer than this. We paid $30 US for a double room at the 7 Pyramids Inn with a delicious breakfast and probably the best view of the pyramids and Sphinx in the whole of Giza. As I said, it's a little off the main road, up a few flights of stairs, but it's all about the view, right? And let's see what this has to offer. According to the website, it's the best uninterrupted view of the pyramids in the whole of Giza. Let's see.
That was some interesting driving to get here. We landed, that was super easy. You fill a landing card out on the plane or when you land. We've got visas online, so you just go straight through passport control.
Yeah, they give you on the plane a landing card which you fill in and you get your visa there, you fill the form in and then you take it to the bank just in the airport terminal 3. Take it there, pay your money and they give you your visa. Literally 10 minutes in the airport.
One of the easiest entries into a country through passport control I think we've
Super smooth.
ever done.
straight through, connect to the airport Wi-Fi. Bags are just there going around, collect your bags and go outside. So taxis are available. So easy to get an Uber directly from the airport. Costs 235 Egyptian. It's around a 30-minute journey with no traffic. A little bit busy, as you can see, with the traffic. Crazy Egyptian drivers.
I think at one point there was supposed to be 6 lanes on the road, and I think we counted 12 lanes of traffic. I would not want to be driving, but they all seem to just be doing the same thing. Pipping, changing lanes, cutting right across the road. All good fun and games.
Crazy. But book your Uber in the airport. As you walk out the airport, then they'll say Uber's not available, Uber's broken.
Everybody will try and hassle you to get you in their taxi, in the minibus, whatever.
Trust us, Uber does work. Book your Uber in the airport, you go straight out of the airport terminal, down a little slope runway, and you can meet Uber at B5.
Follow the instructions on your Uber because it takes you directly there. And when we were stood there, everybody around us had got Uber open and was waiting as well, so it definitely does work.
But they will try to taxi. Uber doesn't work. Anything to get you in their taxi and charge you a lot of money. 235 is around £6 and taxi companies charge you about $20, which is about £18, so well worth doing an Uber. And really easy as well.
Yeah, dead easy and brilliant, got us here.
So on that, we're now in our room.
Just outside that door and on the other side of that wall are the pyramids. The actual, that way, are the actual pyramids of Giza and Sphinx. Wow.
So the view from the balcony, it's very dark so we can't really show you. The view from the balcony, we're about maybe 100 metres, 150 metres away from the Sphinx itself, a few hundred metres away from the Great Pyramid. Looks absolutely amazing. So breakfast on the terrace in the morning, we'll show you the view from there, but from what we can see, it looks absolutely wonderful.
I could not believe it. We got out the taxi and they're just there. You can just see them in front of you. It just unbelievable. Can't even begin to explain it. It's just out of this world, breathtaking. So I can't wait to see them in the daylight tomorrow.
So I think plan is tomorrow we're going to go and see the Sphinx and the pyramids, tell you about that tomorrow. I think tonight we're going to go into Giza. Looks a little bit busy, shall we say? Coming in the car. Looking exciting, very vibrant, very Egyptian town. Going to go and find some food, have a little walk around and see what it's like.
Let me show you this balcony and this view because this took my breath away.
Morning!
Good morning from Giza.
So good night's sleep. We're going to go upstairs and get some breakfast and see what this view looks like from our hotel in the daylight.
Yeah, and see how big they are and how close they look in the daytime. I'm so excited.
Let's go.
For hours, I'm so giddy.
Let's do it. Pyramids are a short walk from Giza Main Street.
Busy, you can see quite a lot of people coming, lots of big tour buses. We're just going to walk down the ticket. There's 2 entrances, a gate 1 and a gate 2, both the ticket officers I believe. So we're going to go down, see how much tickets are, and see what's happening. So busy, so much hustle and bustle going on. It's so nice to be back somewhere like this.
Just had breakfast at the hotel overlooking the pyramids, really amazing.
That view in the sunshine with a cup of tea, just can't beat it.
Absolutely perfect. So we're going to go inside the pyramids, see what the prices are, have a walk around, see the Sphinx, maybe go into the Great Pyramid if we can.
Yeah, hopefully.
Maybe there's some horses or camels available for rent. Maybe try one of those, but we're going to go inside and see.
Yeah, see what's happening. Oh, and there's a horse right now.
I think later on we're going to go and have a walk into Giza town, see if we can find some food and whatever. Adult tickets are £240 Egyptian, another 440 to go inside the Great Pyramid of Khufu. There's also a couple of small tombs inside that cost 50 and 100 Egyptian pounds, but I wouldn't recommend the smaller ones. Incidentally, you can also sit in Pizza Hut, have a pizza and enjoy a perfect view of the pyramids. Bear in mind when you book your hotel at Giza, some of the pictures on the hotel websites or booking.com are very misleading. Don't believe the pictures, our advice, do some research or stay in the place we recommended. If you're enjoying this video, please show your support by subscribing and liking the video. Also, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. We would love to hear from you. You can also ride a horse or camel inside the pyramids for around $5. There's also a horse and cart or the Egyptian caliche to take you around from one pyramid to the other if you don't feel like walking. That was so amazing. I always wanted to come here, but that was more than I ever expected.
Yeah, I have spent so many times tearing up just looking at it and just the amazement of how it's standing.
Well, it's just here.
It's just there. I can't say amazing enough times to convey how incredible it is. Just standing at the side of those pyramids, the sheer size of them.
Okay, we just walked down not the main street, the street next to the Pyramid Ticket Office. There's a few cafes and restaurants, etc. I'm trying to find somewhere to eat.
I've got a glowing face today.
Gonna find some food. Gonna try some proper, authentic Egyptian food tonight. Looking for a place that we saw online that serves authentic food.
We found the restaurant not very far to come at all. It's called Restaurant Pyramid. Let's go and try it. Ordered some food. We are having a mixed grill, lamb and cheese samosas, and Lee wanted to try a pigeon soup, so we will see what that looks like when it comes. Lentil soup for starters. That's nice. Salty.
We're going to go some pigeon soup. Traditional, authentic Egyptian dish. See what it's like.
Meaty taste and it's quite mild.
Very nice. It's cold tonight though. It's a cold night tonight, so some soup is just the perfect thing. Koftas are super nice. Very tasty. Mouses. Lamb samosa and cheese are the better ones, I think.
Can't beat fresh flatbreads, and it's quite hummusy. That is more hummus, less tahini to me. That dip tonight. Having a walk down the main street in Giza. A little bit hectic, a bit off the tourist trail, I guess. There's some little cafeterias, some restaurants, some lots of shops that people want you to come inside and have a look. And buy everything.
Yeah, everyone knows where you're from by the look of you. You're from England, lovely jubbly. I'm from London. Oh, no, you're not, buddy. No, you're not from London.
Well, somebody's always got an uncle that lives in London. The traffic's hectic. It's just crazy, busy. There's people out all over. It's quite safe actually. Apart from trying to sell you something. Other than that, we've had no problem whatsoever.
Lots of little tuk-tuks around. You need to get anywhere, short distance.
Nearly on fast.
Also some little kind of VW vans.
Look kind of like a hop-on pop-off shuttle type situation.
Look, they're all white, look exactly like VW camper vans, but I think there's some kind of Egyptian version of the camper van, but for a few pounds you can go up and down the main street, I guess.
And there is also lots of horse and carriages going up and down. How I feel about being on one of those on the
So let's quickly talk about Giza. The easy way to do it is flying to Cairo International Airport, grab an Uber from Cairo International, bring it directly to your hotel of choice in Giza. We highly recommend the one we stayed at, 7 Pyramids Inn.
The view from eating breakfast and from this hotel balcony, there are millions all with a similar stance. We've got the best view, we've got the best this, but this one is the closest you will get.
It is actually the closest hotel to the pyramids and the Sphinx, so you can't go wrong. If you're looking for 5-star luxury, it's not what it's about. If you're looking for clean, tidy, friendly, awesome view, safe, this is the place to be.
100%.
Also very reasonable price, breakfast really good. Let's talk about the pyramids.
So there are 2 entrances, as we said earlier, gate 1 and gate 2, both with ticket booths. Buy your tickets at the gate.
And ticket price are $240 per person.
Yeah, to get into the grounds of the pyramids.
That gives you access to the little market, there's a market in there, Sphinx and all the pyramids. If you want to go inside the Great Pyramid, which we did, that's an extra
$440 each, and then you can pay another $100 to go in the small pyramid, which we didn't do because everybody said it was a very similar experience.
Well, it's absolutely amazing. If you're able, go inside the Great Pyramid. It's a bit of a task and a bit of a trek, crawling on your hands and knees sometimes. Very hot, very tight. A few older people came back out halfway through it because it's quite strenuous.
Yeah.
But it is hot and cramped.
But well worth it.
Well worth doing.
For the experience. Everybody inside will try and sell you a camel ride or horse ride. Let me take your picture, let me take you round.
It's not a rich country. They're making a living. They want some money. As Lucy said, camel rides, pictures, anybody who tries to help you, engage you in conversation, they want some money.
They want something from you.
But friendly people, just firmly say no.
The same as any tourist destination, and they will, I think, maybe look for the Western people because they are maybe an easier target.
But in the town of Giza, just outside where the pyramids are, so the pyramids is just an area where all the tourists come. There's bus trips daily, very expensive bus trips. You can do it if you want. Works out, I think, about £80 per person, which includes transportation from your hotel into the pyramids, not including your tickets. Spin around the pyramids and come back out in a bus. That's not for us. If that's what you want to do, it's easy to do with your hotel. It's a once in a lifetime thing. It's probably not something you would do 2 times or 3 times, but we've come here once, always wanted to do it, both of us. We're here. But yeah, absolutely come to Giza, absolutely visit the pyramids. It's a must do in your life and in your trip to Egypt.
Yeah, once in a lifetime, come and see them and just experience them for yourself. It is magical.
So we're going to go now, we're going to check out, maybe have a last look at the pyramids from the terrace in the hotel. But highly recommended. I don't usually recommend hotels, but 7 Pyramids Inn, it's the place to stay in Giza.
Absolutely fantastic.
Super friendly. Mr. Hossam, the manager, is friendly, helpful, kind. He's probably the only person we've met who doesn't want to take your money. What a nice guy. The next morning we jumped back into an Uber directly to Cairo. Cost again £6 English. It's about a 30-minute ride. Really, we'd suggest not staying in Giza overnight, as there's not a lot to do apart from eat and get hassled by people. But the view from the hotel for us was worth staying for. Our recommendation is take an Uber there early morning, arrive around 10 AM, drop off the main entrance of the pyramids, 4 hours inside approximately, go to a cafe, have a drink, order an Uber back to your hotel in Cairo.
from the pyramids in Giza, and we are now in Cairo.
Yalla, let's go. We just dropped our bags off at the hotel and we are just going now to the Cairo Tower.
Yes.
Which you can go up and it has amazing panoramic views of Cairo. So I booked a centrally located hotel. It's in Tahrir Square, which is bang in the centre of downtown Cairo. Quite local for all the things you need to do here. Number one on the list, maybe a 5-minute walk away, is the Cairo Tower, which we just mentioned previously. It's across the Nile. There's a couple of bridges across. We're going to walk across the River Nile on the footbridge and we will see you at the tower.
Nearly at the tower, just walking through some nice gardens to get there, and there's some massive trees with huge trunks that are all gnarly and knotted. So it's beautiful.
Just arrived at the Cairo Tower. First thing you do is go through the security, put all your stuff on the conveyor belt, get everything X-rayed. Go to the next booth, is your ticket booth. Let's see how much this is going to cost.
Tickets bought, so they were 225 Egyptian pounds each, which takes you up to the top. It's less if you're an Egyptian or a local.
Always.
And there are some different ticket prices, like the small in ones, and don't know if you can just go up and eat in the restaurant itself. I think that's where we are going to go and eat, because
I'm really hungry, no food since breakfast and it's getting towards 3 PM now.
So lunch with a view.
Yeah, hopefully.
City.
Let's see.
Let's go.
Just got halfway up the Cairo Tower. A little waiting room at the bottom, so you wait your turn to go up in the elevator, which is very small, runs up in the middle of the building. There's a restaurant so far up, not sure. Revolving restaurant with panoramic views of Cairo. We have our first Egyptian beer, which is bizarrely called Stella. And after 2 days in dusty Giza, that is well required. Just ordered some food. I've got a veal and kofta kebab. We've still got half a grilled chicken and we've got some samosa. The revolving restaurant in Cairo Tower does some reasonable food, but for us it's a little overpriced. We stayed in Tahrir Square, bang in the centre of Cairo. It's a perfect base to do all you need to do, especially if you don't have much time.
Two floors up from the restaurant that we just ate at is the viewing platform. Again, 360, you can walk all the way around, and it's open air as well, so you're not behind glass, which is quite nice. You can, in the very distance, just see the pyramids. It's a little bit hazy, but you can just make them out.
On a clear day you can see the pyramids and the Sphinx from here, but we've already been there so we don't need to. But good experience, food not so good. If you don't want to go to the restaurant, which looks expensive, there's a cafeteria 2 floors above, which looks a little cheaper, just sell donuts and snacks and beer. It's quite good. First place in Cairo, ticked off the list. Let's go and see what else there is.
Yay! When you come through the security before you buy your tickets, there are a couple of cafes and restaurants and coffee shops which you can actually just sit and eat at.
Also a gift shop, I think, also.
Yes, a
So
gift shop.
you don't have to go up the tower. You can just come into the base of it and have a walk around. Is it worth it? It's a nice view of Cairo.
It shows you how big Cairo is, how sprawling of a city it is,
Massive.
I think. Yeah.
Massive, massive city.
Maybe not worth the price, I'm not sure. But as it's getting towards sunset, it is getting a lot busier. Not sure what the plan is now. Make our way back towards the hotel and see what's going on.
Walking back to the hotel from the Cairo Tower in this crazy traffic, came across what looks like a little market, so we've come down to go and check it out. See what's there. Not sure how we're going to get across the road. Looks a bit chaotic, something like this.
Next on the list of things to do in 48 hours in Cairo is...
We've arrived at the Saladin Citadel. You can see this place from all around Cairo due to its proximity, high above in the hills above Cairo.
It used to be the seat of the government until it was turned into a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
So we're going to go inside, see how much it costs and have a look around.
Very excited. Just got in, tickets super easy to get, 200 Egyptian pounds each. If you're a local, I think they're 100, and if you're a student, they're about 10 to get in. So if you do have a student card, bring it with you because you might get some discounts.
I think that's only for Egyptian students, to be honest with you, not for
No, I
like...
think it's an international student card.
Really?
Really?
Anyway, 200, just go inside, through the security again, double security, and the Citadel is there.
There are lots of tours, bus tours, cruise ship tours, so maybe we can get on the back of one of them and listen to what they're saying.
Free audio guides.
From up here you can see for miles.
There's an absolutely beautiful, amazing view of Cairo. It's also called the Alabaster Mosque. The bottom half of it is covered in alabaster stone.
Alabaster stone stays cold all year round. There is some up at the pyramids as well, which is a big like plinth stone which people go to for reflection and a bit of quiet time, and in the middle of all the hustle and bustle of the pyramids it is really quiet where it is.
Mo Salah,
The Egyptian king.
Egyptian king he is.
You have to buy shoe covers to go in the mosque, and they are £5 for each person.
We love a scam.
Well, that was a scam and a lie.
So you had to buy the shoe covers for £10 for 2 of us. The other option is just say no and take your shoes off inside the mosque. Alas. So the clock tower behind me, this one, was given to Egypt by King Louis Philippe of France in 1845. In exchange, the Egyptians gave him a obelisk from Luxor, which now stands in the Place de la Concorde in Paris.
Inside of the mosque is stunning. The intricate detail, all the ceiling work and the stained glass windows, the little balconies. There's not a bit of wall that's not like got a detail on it. It's
really nice.
Yeah, and you didn't need a headscarf or a head covering to go in there as a lady.
Or any shoe covers.
No, so just take your shoes off. It's far easier, but really beautiful. 100% worth it.
So there's a couple of mosques inside the citadel. The one we've just been in, the big one. This one behind me is the Muhammad Ali Mosque, and this one, the second one, is called the Nasser Al Muhammad Mosque. The first one is much more grand, more beautiful. The other one's more peaceful, old and serene. It's really nice, both really nice. Well worth a visit if you come to Cairo. Also inside the citadel is the Egyptian Police and Prison Museum. A few cells that don't look too inviting. I'm glad our hotel was a little bit better than that. I don't think these rooms are available on booking.com, but you can try.
Behind me is the National Military Museum, which is inside the Citadel walls. I think we're going to give that one a miss and move on to our next destination. So this citadel is actually the oldest in the Islamic world. I mean, it is massive, so you definitely want a couple of hours to come and walk around here.
Actually took 15 minutes and a walk around the military museum. Quite interesting, some planes, some army vehicles, etc. in there. If you've got more time, it's worth checking out, definitely. Go and have a look if you're military orientated. We're just trying to get on to the next place to visit.
destination.
Very shaky taxi ride.
Yeah, through some really cool streets, and then now we're just stopped at a little really busy falafel shop. Got like a falafel sandwich, 2 for 30 Egyptian pounds.
Hi! Just to make it clear, we've got a local taxi from Saladin Citadel to Babzuela. We were going to walk, but I twisted my ankle while filming. Everybody wanted $10, $10, $10. We got a local taxi. It cost us 100, which was a little bit more than it should have been. On the way through that local area of Cairo, we found a little local falafel stall. 2 delicious falafel sandwiches. Delicious. So one guy just invited to take some film in the kitchen where they were cooking the falafel. A couple of his friends didn't like it and attacked him, so sat outside on the pavement.
Okay, that was the best thing we've eaten so far. since
Probably
we've
the
been
best
here.
falafel I've ever had in my life.
Half a round flatbread, chips in there, falafel, some hummus baba ganoush type thing. Incredible. So good.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Okay, so we've just been to Babzuela.
We are still in Babzuela on the top.
On the top, up one of the minarets, 150 steps, super high.
Yeah, it wasn't for me. I would have not managed that.
No. So when you get to the top, you have to climb up an iron ladder and then over a wall to get to the very top. It's like super high.
I'd have been on the floor.
How many meters?
120.
120 meters. It's high enough, but the views from the top, you can see all of Cairo. It's amazing.
Yeah, you can see all the minarets, all the mosques, like for miles. It's so cool.
And that
Such a
way,
good view.
no, that way, you can see the pyramids also, shadows of the pyramids at
Oh, can
Giza.
ya?
Yeah.
Which is really amazing. This is the gentleman that takes us around
Thank you.
today.
My name is Mustafa. I go with him and my friends in here to show him everything here in the Babzuela Gate in here. Babzuela Gate, this is the very old building here in this area. Before 1,200 years ago, we have 7 gates. 7 gates. We left now 3. That's one is original and the important one in here, and we have other 2 gates for other direction. Bab al Futuh and Bab al Nas for south direction of the gate.
But well worth a visit. If you come out, look for Mr. Mustafa. He'll show you around, take you around. It's fantastic.
Thank you.
Highly recommended.
Thank you.
So the price when you go in is 40 Egyptian pounds, and then suddenly they want 50 pounds so you can use your camera. And then when you get to the top, it's suddenly 20 more for to go up the minaret, which it shouldn't be. And then at the bottom, this thing, you thank you for the tour, and he wants some more money, 100 or 200. So bear it in mind, but I think well worth a visit.
It was really good actually. Yeah.
Cost around $10 I guess for the whole trip, and something you're gonna do once in a lifetime again. We've just come outside now and there's a tent makers market.
Yeah, so we're gonna go in there and then I think we're gonna head down Almwood Street to find some more food. Fresh cooked falafel, £5. Oh, they're amazing.
Super tasty.
Cheese, pastry, croissant, £7. Salty cheese with sweet pastry.
We're just walking down Almwood Street, which is kind of a market street that runs 1 kilometre directly north and south through Cairo. It's a market that sells absolutely everything. Tuk-tuks, everything running through the middle of it. As you can see, they sell everything from the only place in the world you can buy a Louis Vuitton bag next to a chicken being slaughtered. It's just hustle, bustle, it's amazing. People are so friendly and you can buy absolutely anything. Hello Habibi, how are you? Good? People are so friendly though.
They just want to say hello to you and say, yeah, wave at you and say hello.
Yeah, every 5 steps, every 10 steps, welcome to Cairo. Fantastic, so friendly. Everybody on motorbikes, tuk-tuks. We're just not seeing a horse yet. We just stopped at the other side of the market for a tea at a tea stall.
Yeah, found a little tea stall. Lee was desperate for tea. It's all black tea with sugar, which is quite nice actually. So friendly and just want to introduce you to their country and say thanks for being here.
Really nice, really friendly. And nice tea. And tea leaves also. Always a bonus.
Yeah, keep drinking the dregs of tea leaves.
come out of Al Muiz Street Market, looking for a washroom. Some guy selling Egyptian cola. So we bought one, let's give it a try. He was trying to tell me £15. The guy in the car behind him, we just bought one, saying no, 555. Thank you to that guy. Let's give this a try. Looks like cola. Probably doesn't taste like cola. Definitely not cola. It's very cold. It's very refreshing. Tastes like, I don't know if you ever tasted it before. As a kid we used to have a thing in the UK called licorice wood, and it tastes like licorice wood juice. Google it. Refreshing though.
Came in to try and use the toilet, but we're inside a beautiful mosque. So Lee bought some what's called Egyptian cola. Tastes like licorice. It's quite nice actually. Just bought some dates from a little stall at the side of the road. Right. Not too sweet, just about right.
After a few days in Egypt, in Cairo, the traffic is absolutely crazy. I think we've worked out the correct way to cross the road, and it's just go and don't stop. They'll stop. Honestly, they'll stop, just go, just don't take any stupid chances. Walk across the road when there's a reasonable gap, the cars will slow down and stop. They'll pip a lot, but just carry on walking, dodge between the cars, you'll be fine. We started our journey in this video with a visit to the Khan El Khalili market, a bustling bazaar with maze-like streets filled with vibrant shops. After that, we visited Café Riche, which is Cairo's oldest cafe, serving locals and tourists since 1908. It used to be the hangout of intellectuals, politicians, the royal family and revolutionaries. Last but definitely not least on our list, of course, no trip to Cairo would be complete without a visit to the Egyptian Museum. Step into Egypt's ancient history as we explore its vast collection of artifacts, including the famous treasures and death mask of the boy king Tutankhamun. Stick around to the end of the video where we show you the absolute best location for your trip to Cairo, a charming 150-year-old period budget hostel amid Cairo's chaos. That was just perfect. If you get any value from this video, give it a like, please hit the subscribe button now, leave a comment down below, we'd love to hear from you. Just arrived back home from the Khan El Khalili market in Cairo. Disappointed, to say the least.
It was a very strange atmosphere. As soon as you walked in, it felt kind of a bit standoffish, almost like they were all just waiting for the tourists to come.
So we love a market.
Yeah.
Well, that was probably one of the worst local markets I've ever been to. It was big, it was bustling, there was nothing local really about it.
No, they were selling a lot of strange clothing items,
And there was some standard Egypt stuff, some pyramids and some papyrus, and none of it was from Egypt. I don't think it's all Chinese fake stuff. But we went to a restaurant for some food. Food not that good. The people there were rude. Every single shop, someone stood outside there.
It's very hassly.
Yeah, what are you looking for? Come inside, come inside, come inside. It's not for me.
I mean, go and look and make your own judgment. Maybe we've just seen different markets that are better, but when we went through the tent market previously and into like the local shopping area, that was so much more friendly.
I think one thing there was no friendliness there, nobody was friendly. We went to the Almoy Street, the market, and we were invited for tea by locals and everybody, welcome to Cairo, blah blah blah, where are you from, shake your hand.
Just wanted to talk to you, whereas there it was very just
money.
What can I get out of
What
you?
can I get out of this guy, yeah. I think Lucy also felt a little intimidated there.
Yeah, it was the first time I felt maybe, not unsafe, just a little bit leered at maybe as a white blonde lady, but a lot of the time just ignore them and carry on, and they want your attention. If you don't give it to them, they soon get bored.
For us, one of the things not to do in Cairo, but by all means go and check it out. We'll leave the link to...
We've been, we can tick it off the list.
We'll leave a link to all the places we've been and the locations in the description box below. But I think we're going to go out now and find a place that we've heard about. It's the oldest cafe in Cairo, and
Let's see if we can find maybe some mint tea or
some beer,
maybe,
and some food. But we're going to have a walk out. Let's go and see.
Yeah.
For sure.
Just arrived at Cafe Rich or Cafe Riche. Very nice, very old, established in 1908. Meeting place of revolutionaries and intellectuals. The oldest cafe in Cairo. Just imagine 100 years ago it reeking of cigarette smoke and opium and people talking about all kinds of things. Very interesting place. Well worth the visit, I think. We just come down and food looks expensive, and from what I can see from other people who've ordered food, probably not so good. Imagine if it was full, the atmosphere would be really good. Very quiet today, only maybe 5 or 6 people in, but I like this place, really nice. So make sure you come and check it out if you are ever in. It's in the Tahrir Square in Cairo, so it's just maybe a 10-minute walk from the square, main square. They're the haunt of revolutionaries and writers. Kind of place I can imagine Sherlock Holmes being in, and a dark wooden smoky atmospheres, and people drinking the whiskey. Yeah, it's nice. Kind of place you come and relax and chat and chill. And Lucy just said there's probably been a million interesting conversations in this place, and yeah, it shows it. The whole place, like, it's absorbed the conversations over the years.
We just ordered 2 beers, so 125 for a local Stella 500ml bottle, which is a little expensive, but for the place you're in, you can't really beat it. Definitely worth a visit, 100%. Come and have a look inside.
Just at the back of Cafe Riche, or Cafe Riche, or Cafe Rich, whichever you want to call it, there's a really busy tea shop where you get a fantastic cup of mint tea and a shisha. Very, very busy, like maybe 100 people in here. Mint tea is good.
I'm happy. Last but not least on our things to do in Cairo list is
the Egyptian Museum.
so they are currently, there is a new one just being built in Giza that is not quite yet open. So we have come to the one in Cairo, the original one.
When the new one in Giza is open, they're transferring all the stuff from here to the new one. So this is going to close and become something else, I believe, from what I understand. From what I know, everything's still in here.
The tickets were 200 each for a visitor. There was also a £50 fee for photography or a £300 fee for
If you want to take some video.
But we didn't have to pay for that, I said it was free. So, win-win.
Let's get inside.
Yes.
There's also 3 police security checks on your way in, and there's a locker room where you can leave your stuff, some bags, etc. if you need to.
Wandering around the museum, there are so many coffins and artifacts and unbelievable, really.
I'd like to know how many there are.
Yeah.
There's hundreds and thousands. I'm not sure how they know which is which. Some no labels on, some with labels on, but it's amazing.
Yeah, it's incredible. Stood in front of some mummified meat if you've got a little snacky in the tomb.
25 containers of mummified meat. Talking of mummified meat, you need to pick and choose the route that you take, because there's
a lot of
lots of cruises full of old age pensioners.
Yeah, there's a lot of tours with people with headphones in listening to a guide.
All the best exhibits, there's like 300 old people around them, so you need to choose your time.
Yeah, you have to get in before or wait till they've done and get in after, because otherwise there's a lot of elbows going on to try and get half a picture on a phone.
BlueRinseBrigade.com. Avoid at your peril.
I was just going to say that there are people offering to tour guide you around. I'm not sure how much it is, we didn't inquire, which probably would be quite useful, because as Lee said, a lot of stuff they maybe don't know what it is, so it hasn't got particular descriptions on it, and a lot of it has just got maybe one tiny little note to say what the whole case is. So a guide might be a good idea if you want a really in-depth tour.
exhibition for the Tutankhamun relics. It's in a separate room.
Yeah, it's all temperature controlled and dark.
And it is absolutely stunning.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
The gold work and the colours on it are just, they're so vivid and bright still.
So Egyptian Museum, awesome, excellent, must do on your visit to,
100% worth it.
to Cairo.
It is starting to get busy there now. It's getting towards 12 o'clock. It is busy.
We arrived just after opening time. It's probably the best time to come is in the morning.
Definitely.
But now there's lots of people around. So best time to come is probably in the morning. Hi Lucy! Quite fancy myself as some kind of Egyptian tomb explorer. What do you think? Just outside the Egyptian Museum there's a big gift shop full of all kinds of things Egyptian.
Everything you could ever desire. I got suckered in and bought a t-shirt.
Reasonably priced t-shirt, 300 Egyptian pounds, maybe £7, but there's all kinds of things Egyptian, authentic Egyptian.
Loads of guidebooks.
Direct from China, guidebook.
Trinkets, everything you could ever want.
Everything. Then on the way outside there's a cafeteria. Want to charge you £35 for small water.
Yeah, and they're £5 in the local shop, so that's
£600 for a mixed grill, which we're paying £175 for. Just come outside, turn to the left outside the museum. There's a little cafeteria, bar. Located right in Tahrir Square in the centre of Cairo, the Tahrir Hostel is a perfect location for your trip to this wonderful city. It's got all shuttered windows in a 150-year-old building. The windows open directly into the square and it's a perfect place to sit and watch the crazy Cairo traffic. There's a 24-hour front desk, airport transportation if you need it, and there's an English, Egyptian or continental breakfast. There's a shared kitchen also and free Wi-Fi. Most of the places we visit in these videos are within 15 minutes of Tahrir Square. The Egyptian Museum is a 5-minute walk from the hostel, while Cairo Tower is just 15 minutes away. It's a quick taxi ride to the pyramids too. Cairo International Airport also is only a 15-minute Uber ride from the accommodation. One more thing I've always wanted to do. It's a little bit dark just going inside the building now. One of these super old elevators that they have in these really old period buildings. Look at this bad boy. Just need to take a ride in one of these and my trip to Cairo is complete. About to fulfill a fantasy. Let's go. Lifetime dream achieved, 100-year-old elevator ride accomplished. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate your time. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Hit the like button and leave a comment down below. We'd love to hear from you. And as usual, we'll see you in the next one.